Little Fox. The Story of Hong Gildong, Chapter 4, The Face Reader's Visit. Lady Yu was scowling when her maid brought tea. "My husband loves Gildong too much," she said angrily. "He should love Inhyun more, not some low-born boy." The maid nodded. "My lady, perhaps you need to get rid of Gildong." Lady Yu sighed. "Ugh, I tried, but my husband sent only Mongdol away." "Well, there are other ways," the maid said. "But they are not cheap." "I'll do anything. I just want him gone," Lady Yu said. "Of course, my lady." The maid smiled. "I know someone who could help." A few days later, Lady Yu was walking with Lord Hong. Her maid approached with a strange woman. "My lord, my lady, this visitor is here to speak to you," the maid said.
"Who are you?"
Lord Hong asked. The woman smiled.
"My name is Chunja. I am a face reader. I can also tell a person's future by looking at their face. I am here to offer my services to your lordship."
Lord Hong grumbled.
"I don't believe in such things."
"Husband, why not let her try?" Lady Yu said.
"Fine,"
Lord Hong said. Chunja stared at Lord Hong.
Your lordship has a most noble face. You will serve the kingdom for many years.
She closed her eyes and waved her hands.
I sense an energy from the side of your body. Bamboo.
Lord Hong blinked in surprise.
I have a scar shaped like bamboo on my side. How did you know that? Only my wife knows of it.
Lady Yu smiled at Chunja. "You are very talented. Please tell us what you see in our son's face."
Yes, and please read Gildong's face as well.
Lord Hong said. Inhyun came out first.
This boy is kind and smart,
The face reader said.
He will be an important man, just like his father.
Gildong came out next.
You asked to see me, your lordship?
He said. Chunja turned pale and backed away from the boy. Lord Hong looked worried. He sent both boys away.
What did you see?
He asked Chunja.
I cannot say it out loud, my lord.
Chunja said.
I command you to speak!
Lord Hong said. Chunja crawled closer to Lord Hong.
There is danger in the boy,
she said quietly. "What danger? Please tell us," Lady Yu said.
That boy will become a king!
Impossible!
Lord Hong said. Lady Yu grabbed his arm. "Gildong is lowborn. To become a king, he must commit evil deeds." The Story of Hong Gildong, Chapter 5, Lord Hong's Decision.
This is ridiculous!
Lord Hong frowned at his wife and the face reader.
Gildong will never become a king. Besides, the kingdom already has a king, and plenty of heirs.
Chunja bowed her head.
I only speak of what I see. And Gildong's fortune puts you all in danger.
If he causes any trouble, we'll all be punished, Lady Yu said. Gildong could destroy this family. You must do something, husband. Lord Hong looked at Chunja.
Leave right now, and never speak a word of this to anyone.
Lord Hong went to his room. He stayed there alone all night thinking. In the morning, he summoned Gildong.
You wanted to see me, your lordship?
Gildong asked.
I'm sending you away.
Lord Hong said flatly. Gildong looked at him, surprised.
Sending me away? Where? Why?
There is a cottage in the mountains.
Lord Hong said.
You must stay there and never leave. A servant will bring your meals every day. You can ask for anything you need, but you may never return here again.
Have I done something wrong, your lordship? Why am I being punished again?
Gildong asked. Tears filled his eyes. Lord Hong looked down.
This is for your own good. Goodbye, Gildong.
Life at the mountain cottage was boring for Gildong. Every day, a servant brought food and a book. Gildong spent his days walking in circles in the yard. He read and reread books.
I was lonely before. Now I'm even more alone.
He thought. One day, he saw a shimmer outside. It was the silver thread again. Gildong wasn't supposed to leave the cottage, but he had to see where the thread led. Quickly, he began following it. The thread led away from the cottage and deep into the woods. Finally, Gildong arrived at a cliff. The silver thread went over the edge. Gildong carefully crept closer. As he did, his robe got caught on a tree branch. He spun around, and suddenly, the rock beneath him broke away. He was falling, fast. Later that evening, a servant came to Lord Hong.
My Lord Master Gildong was not at the cottage today. When we searched the mountain, we found this by a cliff's edge.
The servant held out a piece of blue cloth. Lord Hong took the cloth in his hands.
This is from Gildong's robe.
He said.
We fear
The servant bit his lip.
Master Gildong is dead.
The Story of Hong Gildong, Chapter 6, The Land of the Gods. Gildong opened his eyes. Mist rolled around him. He was in a beautiful valley with high mountains. He sat up, amazed.
I'm on the back of a big turtle!
The turtle was swimming in a wide, shining river. Suddenly, the turtle dove deep into the water. Gildong grabbed the turtle's shell and held on tightly. Soon, the turtle reached a cave and entered it.
What is this place?
Gildong thought, looking around. He saw a red orb sticking out of the wall. Gildong felt pulled toward the orb. He grabbed the orb and held it.
I've never seen this object before, but it feels familiar.
He thought. The turtle carried Gildong back to the surface. A familiar laugh rumbled through the valley. Gildong knew that laugh. He looked around and saw Mongdol. He was huge and towered above the cliffs.
I told you we'd meet again soon.
Mongdol said.
Welcome back, Gildong.
Gildong was happy to see his friend. But he was also confused.
I've been here before?
Yes,
Mongdol said.
the thread of fate brought you home. You used to live here.
That doesn't make any sense.
Gildong said.
This is the land of the gods.
Mongdol said. Gildong frowned.
Mongdol, this isn't funny. I don't understand.
Slowly, Mongdol turned into an old man wearing a dazzling white robe.
You lived here before as a blue dragon.
His voice sounded different too. Poof! Mongdol appeared in front of Gildong in his normal size. He pointed to the red orb.
When you lived here, that was your treasure. It's a wish jewel that contains the powers of heaven and earth.
Gildong blinked.
Why did I leave? This place seems so peaceful and beautiful. You know how lonely I am at home.
You must find your destiny.
Mongdol said.
It's time to return to your world now. Take the wish jewel with you. Keep it with you always.
Gildong stared at the large orb.
I'm supposed to carry this with me everywhere I go? Look at the size of it. Maybe if it was small, like a...
A blinding light flashed. Now Gildong was holding a fan. Mongdol grinned. Gildong still didn't understand what was happening, but he nodded at Mongdol.
How do I get back to my world?
Mongdol pointed to the fan. Gildong opened it. Energy swirled around.
Wow!
Gildong said.
Take me home!
Little Fox.